Why are men increasingly choosing to avoid marriage? A provocative question indeed, yet one that is becoming more and more relevant in today's society. We're diving into a topic that's generating a lot of buzz these days. The age-old institution of marriage, once considered a rite of passage, is now being viewed with skepticism by a growing number of men. And there are three main reasons fueling this shift in perspective. First, we have the rising intolerance for disrespect. More and more men are refusing to be treated as mere cash dispensers in their relationships. They're seeking mutual respect and understanding, not just financial expectations. Second, there's the fear of losing wealth and independence after a divorce. The potential financial and emotional toll that a divorce can bring is leading many men to think twice before tying the knot. Lastly, we're witnessing the rise of fiercely independent women. With changing societal norms, the traditional roles within a marriage are being redefined. Let's delve deeper into these reasons to understand this evolving social phenomenon. Men are finally waking up and not tolerating any disrespect, let alone being used as ATMs. Today, we're witnessing a paradigm shift. Many men are feeling undervalued and exploited in relationships, often bearing the brunt of financial responsibility. Take John, for instance. John was a hard-working fellow, shouldering the load of bills and expenses in his relationship. But he felt a growing sense of unease, a feeling that his financial contributions were being taken for granted. Then there's Mark, another gentleman who shared a similar story. He felt like an ATM, constantly dispensing cash without receiving the respect and appreciation he deserved. This isn't an isolated phenomenon. Various studies suggest that men contribute a significant portion of the financial resources in marriages, yet they often feel their efforts are undervalued, their contributions overlooked. It's hardly surprising then that men are starting to question this dynamic. Men, it seems, are no longer willing to bear the brunt of financial responsibility without receiving respect in return. Men are becoming less willing to get married due to the fear of losing their wealth and independence after a divorce. This fear is not unfounded. Divorce indeed takes a heavy toll, both emotionally and financially, and for men, it can mean a significant loss of wealth. Imagine building your life, your career, your success, only to have it potentially halved or more in the event of a divorce. This is a reality many men face. The financial implications can be staggering. From legal fees to alimony and child support payments, the expenses add up, often leaving men in a precarious financial state. Moreover, there's a profound impact on their lifestyle and sense of independence. The fear of losing their hard-earned wealth, their homes, and their ability to live life on their own terms is a daunting prospect. This fear is not just about money, but about losing control over their own lives. The fear of loss, it appears, is a significant deterrent for men contemplating marriage. Today's society of women are fiercely independent and not really into being housewives as traditional women of the past. The winds of change are blowing, and they carry with them the rise of a new kind of woman. A woman who is not confined by the walls of her home, but rather is out there making her mark in the world. She's financially independent, carving her own path, and is not defined by her marital status. It's a far cry from the traditional roles of yesteryears, and it's making men rethink the age-old institution of marriage. You see, men are no longer the sole breadwinners. Women are shouldering the financial burden, often out-earning their male counterparts. This change in dynamics is causing a shift in perceptions, and men are seeing marriage in a new light. They're coming to terms with the fact that women no longer need to rely on them for financial support. The rise of independent women, it seems, is leading men to reconsider the traditional institution of marriage. So what are the implications of men increasingly avoiding marriage? Well, we've talked about the three key reasons: the ATM syndrome, the fear of loss, and the rise of independent women. The implications of these shifts are far-reaching and could fundamentally reshape our society. As more men wake up to the reality of being used as ATMs and fear losing their wealth and independence, we could see a decline in traditional marriage rates. This might lead to a rise in alternative family structures, such as cohabitation or single parenthood. At the same time, as women continue to assert their independence and shun the role of housewives, we may see a significant shift in gender roles within relationships, leading to more egalitarian partnerships. Overall, these trends suggest a future where the institution of marriage evolves to reflect the changing societal values and expectations. The social landscape is changing, and with it, the institution of marriage. Please remember to like, share and subscribe to our channel for more thought-provoking content.